Now we are going to look at another annotation. For example, if I have some additional properties on the person object and I don't want those properties to be saved to the database, such as credit card number. For example, on this person object, we have a credit card number property and it has been set and we don't want to save it to the database. Then how can we do it? And the credit card number is very much required for our business logic processing. Let's assume like that. We need the credit card number and we don't want to save it to the database. So for that reason, we have an annotation called transient and this is from the persistence library. With this annotation, we are saying the persistence layer that this property is not for the database purpose. Means should not update, should not insert, should not create it, the column itself. So it's another marker saying that not to save to the database or not to consider to the database. So for now I have created the setters, getters and updated toString method as well. So at the application, I am setting the credit card number with some dummy value and I'm saving the object to the database using the person repository and I'm fetching the data from database using find by ID method and we are printing here. So let's save all the files and run the application. Let's maximize the console. First, we need to check the person table. In the person table, let's look for the credit card. This is age, DOB, ID, PAN, email, first name, gender, last name, and primary. So on the create table, we got the confirmation that the credit card number is not being part of person table. And let's check the insert. In the insert also, credit card number property is not been called. If we check the object that was fetched from the database, it has ID, first name, last name, email, age, gender, PAN number, date of birth, and credit card number is null. Credit card number is part of the toString. That's the reason we printed here, just to observe it as well. As I mentioned earlier while creating the toString method, credit card number is a string object and by default it is null. So that's the reason credit card number is null. This is how we are going to ignore one of the properties of an entity object not to be saved to a database.